What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I kind of have some explaining to do. And a lot of you, or at least anyone that follows along, is wondering why I have my STI on air suspension and I'm still on stock wheels. Well, back in late February I had work D9R wheels ordered in GT Silver. They were 18 by 10.5 with a plus 22 offset. And I was getting a pretty good price for it, I have to say. I waited about a month, and the guy I was buying them from said, hey, if you get plus 15, I can get it like a couple weeks earlier, you know? So I was like, okay, whatever, let's go with the plus 15, make them fit, run a little bit more camber, but whatever. There's a spider climbing me. Chill, bro. So after we made the switch, about a month went by, and I asked, hey, like, you know, are the wheels shipped? Is there any updates on them? Like, you know, I'm anxious, you know, like, car season's coming. I want my new wheels. It's gonna look really good. I've been wanting these wheels for a long time, and I've always wanted work wheels. And basically, he tells me there's no update on tracking. He doesn't have a tracking number yet, and he doesn't even know if it's on the freight that's being shipped out. He has to call work and then deal with it. And I'm like, okay, let me know. So after that conversation, another month went by, and this was, I want to say, a few weeks ago. And I asked him, like, hey, can you at least confirm, you know, if it's on a freight, like, or if it's on the boat, or if it's come in, if it's on the way from Japan, you know, I just want to know, like, if it's on the way from Japan, I have no problem. I could wait up to 4 months for these wheels. I don't care, you know, like, I understand with COVID, there's a lot of delays. I completely understand it. He tells me to get back to him the next day. So the next day comes, I message him, I don't hear back. I wait another day, message him again, hey, any updates, you know? Don't hear back. I messaged him another time, and at this point I believe it's Monday, and he eventually gets back to me, and he tells me that back in May the wheels have been made for plus 22 and have been in stock and have been sitting in a crate in Japan, and plus 15 has not been made and will not be made until June or July, he said, and he estimates they won't show up until August. Well, after he told me that, I canceled the order. I was like, there's no point of waiting. I mean, yes, I'll have the car for next year. I could always run them next year, but I didn't see a point in waiting. So at that point, I was like, what am I going to do? You know, like, am I just going to run stock wheels? Like, what's happening? What am I doing? I don't know. I had my mind made up that I was going to be running stock wheels for the season, and I was like, oh, it's okay. You know, it sucks, but whatever. I had to buy rubber anyways for it, so whatever. But it turns out I came across price for a wheel that I thought looked really good, is very similar to the work wheels, and was like a lot cheaper, and I'll show you right now. Here they are. They are the Aodhan DS02 in black vacuum, and they are 18 by 10.5 with a plus 22 offset. And I think it looks really good considering, you know, it's a lot of a cheaper wheel than the work wheels. Again, they are not works, but you know what? They'll do just fine for a season or two. And I got them wrapped already in rubber, and I have no idea what the brand is. This is just some Chinese brand. But we do have, where is it? Right here. We got 245, 35, 18. So we do have a bit of a stretch. This is my first time running stretch tires. My old big wheels are up here. They're 275, 35, 18s. So went from meat to stretch. But I think they look really good, to be honest. And will look really good on the car considering it's dark gray metallic. And I also think with the green Brembos, just imagine it right here, I think it looked really good. So I actually want to really quickly test fit it. I just want to see what they look like. And then after that, I want to give it a cleaning and ceramic coat them, just because I hate cleaning wheels. And if I can ceramic coat it, might as well. I have the stuff for it, so let's throw these on. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty sick. I think this was a good call. I'm gonna lower the car, see how it sits. We're not gonna clear the fender, I'll tell you that. Yeah, it's pretty good. That's pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty nice. And if we look, yeah, we're gonna need a bit of camber. Just a touch, because I'm going for the fitment where this fender meets up with this. So definitely gonna need some camber, but honestly, damn, that looks good. Okay, I want to lower the car a bit and see how it looks. Okay, I think, yeah, this was a good call. This was a good call. And I don't know if it's in the camera where it looks weird, but in person it looks pretty damn good. We're basically sitting on the lip. I can't really go any higher than that, or any lower actually. I can't go lower than that. So soon we're gonna have to roll the fenders and give it some camber, but I don't think it'll be too bad with camber. I think we'll be okay. But damn, I like it. I like it a lot. Just to see how it looks, I threw the rears on, and oh my god, it looks so good. I am honestly like shocked how well this looks, and I'm really happy I went with this. I almost backed out with the black chrome, but honestly, damn, like, and there's lots of clearance if anyone is wondering. I wanted to go plus 15, probably would have cleared. That's the rear. We are touching basically, so I couldn't go any lower without having to roll, but we are going to be rolling most likely tomorrow. As you can see, yeah. I'm going to go ahead, take these off, get them all washed up, and put a layer of ceramic coat on it. So, just finished washing them, got all the gunk and grime off. I'm going to let these sit for a bit, let them dry off, possibly go for a shower, make some num-nums. Yep. And come back, make sure there's no water spots anywhere on the wheels, and then tomorrow I'll probably come in and ceramic coat it. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna start with the barrels for the ceramic coat, and it's pretty easy to do. I have this Avalon King stuff that I bought a year ago, and it's pretty simple to use. Come with like this applicator sponge thing, put some this little piece on it, whatever you call it, slap it on, put a couple drops of this, and then just kind of coat it once this way, once that way, and then let it haze up for like 2 minutes, and then rub it off with the microfiber that it comes with. I'm probably gonna do like half, and then let it haze up, rub it off, and then do the other half. You don't want to do all of it, because if you let it haze up and dry for too long, it's kind of difficult to take it all off. It's just easy if you do a little bit at the time. So I'm gonna do all the barrels first, and then turn around and do the faces. So just finished coating all the wheels. I was gonna do 2 coats, but honestly, after doing this the first time, I'm kind of over it. Just gonna do the one. If I find it's kind of like a bad coverage, maybe I'll go in again, clean them up and redo it, but I think for what it is, it's okay. I'll run it as is. I was also gonna roll my fenders today, but it's kind of getting late. I'm kind of over it from ceramic coating. I got a buddy over, so I think I'm just gonna shower and call it a day. Also found out about one of these, not 2, so I need to get another one tomorrow hopefully, We have this. These are the adjustable rear upper control arms. And yeah, still lots we got to do to get this thing on the car. So this video actually ran for quite a while. I think it's going to be too long to do everything in one video, so I might keep this in its own video and then make another one of how to fit these wheels. So that being said, hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see more, you have to see the next video. Take it easy.